We explore the creative minds and bold ideas shaping the world of branding, design, and promotion marketing. Smart booth design can transform the trade shows from cost centers into powerful business growth platform, which the audience is going to learn this from you today.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So thank you so much, Aaron. Welcome back to the Vector Art Podcast. We explore the creative minds and bold ideas shaping the world of branding, design, and promotion marketing. Smart booth design can transform the trade shows from cost centers into powerful business growth platform, which the audience is going to learn this from you today. The first question: have you helped countless brands transform their trade show?
Mhm.
What's the biggest misconception companies have about trade shows? And how do you help them seeing it differently, your view?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say the biggest misconception that companies have when they come to us is that the trade show booth is really
Right,
all about structure. We try and help them look at the trade show booth more as to what is it doing for your clientele? What are emotions are being produced? And really just getting back to the heart of why are you at the show at all
right,
is kind of
right.
the biggest thing. So most companies that we work with come to us with a very clear idea of we need, this size table, we need
Right,
this many chairs, we need, this many screens, and we really walk them back into, well, what are you hoping to accomplish at the show?
right, right.
Is it meeting new people? Is it building current business? Is it, so many other ways that we can look at the show as opposed to just what are the things that you're going to be sitting on and, leaving your laptop on at the event. And that's where most companies get started. And I think that's really doing them a disservice.
And I rightly agree when I exhibited PPI, and Merchandise Expo and Germany PSI. I exhibited as a exhibitor. I took a booth. For sure, I'm going to harass who I've booked the booth.
Yep.
You are the man who I'm going to be in touch with. So right. So likewise, you explained that you help your customer from end to end. You serve them with tables if they need extra chairs, extra screens. You show them a way. You want to put a big flag. You show them a way. If there is a cost involved, or permissions and venue litigation, that you come up with things. If I want to do a wine and cheese in my booth, I'm sure you have a way for that as well.
Yes, absolutely. And
Beautiful.
really that all of that little minutia, right? Those details that what you I've never heard it called that before, but I love that line. Booth
Right.
litigation. We have an entire team that really litigates your booth for you so that when we connect and we design and we create this amazing experience from the get-go, we're looking at what are the rules of the venue, what are the rules of the show, how can we ensure that whatever it is we're presenting to you is
Right.
going
Right.
to actually be accepted by
Right.
the show that you're trying to present at?
I mean, honestly, I'm at your side, not just because you have been my guest today. So yeah, the second question, you often say your booth should work as hard as you do. Can you
Mhm.
break that down? What means in practice and how brands can create booth that tell their story effectively?
Yes, absolutely. When we talk about your booth working as hard as you do, right? You're going to the show. I used to be selling clothes in the promotional product space. Before
Wow.
that, I was doing
Apparel, apparel industry.
yeah. So
Okay.
PPAI, right, every year, a hundred other smaller shows, and it's so much work to
Right.
get on the plane, travel, bring all your stuff, make sure you have
Pack your
everything.
stuff. Make
It's
sure.
it's so much work, right?
Don't ask, please. Too much
And
work, too much.
too much, too much. And so one of the reasons I was excited to come on board at Nimlock North is one of the lines we like to say is we're going to make sure that all you have to do is you show up at the show, you work the show, and you walk away. There's no setup, there's no tear down, none of that stuff.
That's
Yep.
what an exhibitor needs. He wants
Yep.
to do the business, then not to get drained, tired of what he has done from whole day. And
Well, think about PPAI, right? You're there on
oh,
Monday, you spend 12 hours setting up your booth, and then the next day you're expected to spend another, 9 to 10 hours standing, all of the other events, you're already exhausted. So,
And the fourth day you have to empty, you have to make sure you pack it before they come and take
yes.
your stuff away.
Yep. It's such a great feeling when you can just walk away and
Yeah,
know that the
yeah,
booth is
yeah.
going to be taken care of and it's going to show up where it needs to show up the next
Well,
time.
your idea is something different. I was never introduced to it. I'm sure I'm going to come back to it personally.
Yeah,
Other listeners who's listening to this, I'm sure this guy is doing the magic for exhibitors.
that's what we
Third
do.
question. Yeah, man. Third question. Trade show can be both expensive and complex. We all know. How do you help clients maximize ROI while reducing the stress of logistic and coordination, which you rightly explained sometime hour back, sometime.
Yes, absolutely. So again, bringing it back to the line that I'm going to use is booth litigation, right? There are so many documents, so many things
Oof.
that need to be done, that need to be done on time, that need to be, signed in triplicate, all that good stuff. We have an entire team here at Nimlock North that handles that for you. And really not just us, right? There are exhibit houses, in your area. Absolutely. So if you're looking at needing some help, if you're making the jump from, let's say, a 10 by 10 to a 20 by 20, right?
Right. Right.
It's not as simple as going from a smaller space to a larger space. There is
Oh, for
so
sure.
much other work that needs to be done. And working with an exhibit house like Nimlock North, we can really ensure that everything's kind of taken care of. Again, that you're not worrying about that. We have an
Oh,
entire
you
team
guys
that
deliver
works.
what you're promising, is what you're saying?
We're going to take care of it all for you.
Wow, that's what the exhibitor needs.
Absolutely. I mean, you have so much to focus on in terms of setting meetings, making sure you're getting the ROI from the event that you need, building those relationships, right? Those are really the reasons why you're going to the show. You're not going
Yes,
to the show to get
absolutely.
better at
Yes.
twisting an Allen wrench, right? I mean, that's not why we're
Of
there.
course, of course. Again, your words should be utilized the other way. The fourth question, storytelling seems to play a key role in how Nimlock North approaches booth design. How do you blend visual design, layout, and brand message to create an experience that truly connects with people on the floor?
So again, taking it back to our team, right? So we
Right,
have a team of designers who have been in this industry for decades. They really understand what it is that they're putting into their program and how that's going to
right.
show up in real life. Again, bringing it back to we start with the why. Why are you at the
Okay.
show? What are you
Why
trying
you're
to
so.
accomplish?
Yeah.
And that's going to really inform all of the decisions that we make from a design standpoint and ensure that we're really ending up with a product that's going to perform the way that you're looking for it to perform.
It's nice. So end-to-end solution to exhibitor if we get it with normal. That's what you're saying. Amazing. Well, the last question, looking ahead to 2025 and beyond, what trends of technology do you see shaping the future of B2B trade? How marketing and experimental branding?
Absolutely. So I'm going to flip that on its head a little bit. I really see the prevalence of artificial intelligence in marketing.
Right, right.
It's going to create this glut of really great copy, really great, tailored just for you at the right time stuff that I think we're going to get to a point where people are going to sort of tune it out.
Right, right.
We're going to get to a point where, you remember when email first started and you were so excited, like, oh my God, I got an email in my inbox. And now we're getting hundreds of emails and
Oof.
they're telling us everything we want to hear and we're just tuning it all out. So I think that the biggest change, and I'm not alone in this, I know that there's a number of event, thought leaders that are saying the same thing. I think the
Right,
biggest change is we're going to see a really big push back to in-person events.
right,
And I
right.
think folks are going to be spending more time face to face with folks because they're going to be taught in a way with this AI really kind of glut. They're going to be taught
Yes,
that they need
I
to
agree.
be face to face to get
Yes,
that
yes,
work done.
absolutely.
So,
Yes.
yeah,
AI is shaping the future.
it is.
AI, if you
Really
learn
is.
AI, if you work with it for your fruitful thing, it will help you. If you think AI is going to take your job, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong space of mind.
Yes. Yep. It's there to support you, right? It's going to be such a great tool.
It's
Uh,
for you.
it is. It is.
Yeah,
And
man.
so finding ways to incorporate it into your day to day, I think is so important as well.
Dude, I mean, that was such an insightful conversation. Thank you for sharing your experience and expertise with today. I think
Yeah.
that we really stood how strategic design, storytelling, attention to customer experience can truly transform a trade show, which we learned from this podcast today. For
Mhm.
listeners, if you joined today's chat, don't forget to follow and subscribe Vector Art Podcast, like and comment with your feedback. What do you think? What Aaron was right? Was Aaron better? We were expecting your comment. I'm Rohit. And remember, great design doesn't capture attention, it continues connection. See you in the next episode.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, buddy. It was great.